I've changed things up a bit. Shifted maybe? I don't know. I continue to purchase things when I see them, when it's reasonable. I don't know why. I got no room for them. So I started to do a little intro video on, because I had all this video and I realized it's just going to... Excuse me, would you guys like to say hello to all my Mandela affected friends?
Why are we saying hello to
I don't know.
Mandela affected friends
Did you
may or may not remember?
Did you... That's a good point. They apparently read the book. So how do you spell Chick-fil-A?
CHICKFILA.
Yeah. Well, that's right. You shouldn't answer though, because you've getting them all right. You're from
no
this.
kidding, jeez.
You're from this.
She's knocking them out of the park.
She's from this timeline, man.
She's not even from the States.
Oh God.
That's right. That's my girl. Where's my $20?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Ambisol. Did I ask you that one?
You did.
Shit. What did I just ask you? What was the question?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. How do you spell Chick-fil-A?
Spell Chick-fil-A.
C-H-I-K.
No, C-H-I-C.
Yeah. No, it's I.
F-A.
You say, oh, this is great. This is great.
It's L-E-T. It's L-E-T.
Yeah.
No, it's L-A-T. It's L-A-T.
L-A-T.
No,
Fuck no.
C-H-I-K.
I was just talking to her about, she looked at my book and you said something about the dual memories.
Yeah, so I was reading in your book about dual memories, and I have at least 2 experiences in my life that I can say 100%. I have 2 equally as clear, focused memories of different occurrences, and probably a handful of others
That's
that
awesome.
I've always questioned.
I'd leave you on and roll you for another couple minutes, but I'll get copyright strike, you know. A couple seconds on the...
What kind of vehicle was it?
It's a longer car. The car's longer, there's a big bar in the middle, and it's...
For sure, Lincoln Continental.
I don't know what kind of car it was. I never really paid no attention. What color is a yield sign?
What?
What color is a yield sign?
Yield sign.
I'm sorry, what's a yield sign? So I asked him, I said, what was the question? It was brilliant. Oh, the Monopoly Man. I said, does the Monopoly Man wear glasses, a monocle, or nothing at all? And he said...
He has a monocle, but he doesn't wear it.
Has a monocle, but doesn't wear it. Did you come up with a color yet for a yield sign?
Yellow?
Yellow, okay. Say bye.
Bye.
I'll interrupt you guys.
Can you
And
take a picture?
no.
What's,
No, I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, for what?
First one.
Are we on?
Guys, have a great night. Are we online? Is this thing on? It's an inside joke. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Okay, you ready? Trivia question. Trivia question. It's only one of you, okay? Whoever gets it.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be.
You ready?
So bad.
You ready?
I'm terrible at trivia.
What color
Yes.
is a yield sign?
Yellow.
Okay, next answer. Correct? Yes?
No.
Chris? No.
It's red and white, isn't it?
Okay. I don't know. I'll give you all the right answers, but I'll take as many answers as you can give me on all of these, actually.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't have got
What's
you.
on the news when it looks like dummies?
It might be yellow. No, it's red.
It's white.
It's
And then it's got red around the outside. It says yield. Doesn't it?
She's the only one that's
It says yield on it.
Alright, I'm doing my gut reaction and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not even gonna rethink
I'm going
it. That's
red.
what I'm gonna do.
Red, yellow, and white. Okay, next question. How many people, and I expect 3 different answers here. How many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated?
3.
3.
3.
3. 3. Okay. Made a liar out of me there. What weapon does the Scarecrow carry in The Wizard of Oz?
I have no idea. I've never seen Wizard of Oz.
Never. Oh, well, there you go.
I've only seen this.
Okay, I have to pause because that's a whole hour conversation right there.
That's just un-American. That is just downright
I'm afraid of the monkeys.
un-American.
I'm afraid of the monkeys.
Monkeys with
We
wings
can
are
fast
terrible.
forward through the flying monkeys.
Then that would be fine.
You know what? When the monkeys are let out of the cage, what does that evil witch say? She lets them out and she says,
I don't know because I've never seen it. It's all on you guys.
I don't think she said fuck.
Bring me the girl, maybe? Yeah, oh, I like that.
Bring me the girl?
But you have to say it in her voice.
I'll tell you what, I remember Fly My Pretties Fly, but I don't,
Oh,
well, I don't want to put anything in your head.
Could be. I like it.
Could
Why not?
be.
So what weapon does the scarecrow carry?
I would guess a scythe. I would like that because he's a scarecrow and that makes sense.
I was gonna go with no weapons.
All right, the Monopoly Man. Last question. Monopoly Man wears glasses, a monocle, or nothing at all.
Ooh, the Peanut Man wears a monocle, but I don't know about the Monopoly guy. I don't like Monopoly.
Okay.
Both.
He wears both.
Really?
You can't wear both. How can you wear both?
Somebody said he has a monocle but doesn't wear it. I got that in a video and I thought that was pretty cheap. Yeah, I like
Do you know
that.
the answers to these questions?
I do.
Oh, are you going to tell us?
Why
I
does
am,
he wear
I
a
am.
top hat and a monocle? Those
No,
are
I thought he said glasses and a monocle. No, top hat and monocle. Oh, I thought you said glasses and a monocle.
Okay, well, I'll give you a couple more since we totally butchered that one. TV show with the 4 girls running around New York City with that Sarah.
Sarah Jessica Parker and Sex and the City.
or girls.
Sex.
There's also
Okay, look, I'm not hearing you because you're saying it too fast. I want you to say each word and articulate each word very slow.
What is this going to be used for?
sex in the city.
Is that?
Sex and the city.
Oh, you said in and you said
He said
and.
It's and. It is Sex and the City.
Which one are you saying?
Sex and the City.
And he's sticking with in?
More sex in the city.
He wants the Sex in the City.
Yeah, I recall sex in the city as well, but it is and. But how come I recall in?
Because when you say it quickly in English, we tend
Oh,
to
wait, you know what? That was so rhetorical. Okay, I've listened to 180,000 people give me reasons why I'm wrong, so please.
You don't want to hear it.
I don't. I gotta set the popcorn thing off before it all burns. So,
That's how you get the popcorn.
all right, here we go. Here's the answers. You ready? What was the first question? The yield sign is red. It's a red upside down triangle.
But it's got white on it, doesn't it?
But we all remember a yellow diamond with black yield.
I
Why do
don't.
we remember that? You don't.
Apparently.
Well, because you're indigenous to this timeline. Did you get that?
No, I don't know.
Did you get
They
that?
changed it.
Your consciousness is the only thing that's real. I should just, you know what, instead of going through the explanation, because you guys heard that enough times, I'm just going to give you all the answers.
Are you going to YouTube us?
Yep. Oh, it's piece of cake. You'll love it. You'll love it. Wait, I'm going to show you one after I get this off. What are the other questions? Scarecrow's carrying a gun.
No, he
Really?
does not.
No, he does not. Okay, that's why I'm going to give you all the answers here, and then I'm going to give you the explanation of why we're all nuts.
Okay.
Sex in the City. I told you that is and the city. Here's the one that blew my mind.
JFK.
6 people in that car.
No, how? Where? How did they sit? 3 in the front.
Two and two.
They're sitting up on the back.
No,
It's a big car.
it's messed up. The way you remember it is correct. Your memories are real. They're just you remember them from a different timeline. It's a theory. It's one of the good ones. It's the one I resonate with the most. But there are others out there. What are the other questions? How come I can't?
Wait,
remember?
what do you mean it's a theory? There are others out there. There's an actual photograph. There is actual
There's
facts.
the video.
Yeah. Go ahead, look it up. You got the world at your fingertips. You show me 4 people. You show me 3 people. There's 6 people when you look it up.
Okay, I'm going to believe you on this. Let's go on to the next one.
Yes.
That's fine. I don't need to spend my time on that. I believe you.
look while you guys are
Because you know what? We do know Google never lies.
Oh, well, okay.
I was on one of the other. Oh, the Monopoly Man does wear a monocle in this timeline. Oh no, I'm sorry. Most people remember him wearing a monocle. He does not wear a monocle in this time. He wears nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing on his face.
I don't know anything about it.
Sex in the City. I did that.
I just know the Peanut Man. But tell me about the yield sign. Why it seems like it should be yellow. I think it's because...
Well, it's the explanation I'm going to give you.
Okay.
And I just want to see her reaction when. I can give you internet if you need it.
Oh, well, I'm just trying to find,
Hit images.
I think
well, I'm
down.
thinking there's a YouTube video, which I don't actually know how that's possible. just give me
Why? I've seen it in black and white. Yet
And I didn't.
Yet I knew
I'm
the car
too-
was light blue
too
and it's
young.
black in this timeline. Okay, I'm going to
There
give
were
you
6
the.
people
I believe
in
this
the
is
car.
before our
How
time.
is that even possible? cool.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
There's like a whole video on it.
46 voting videos. Worthy of note is Andrew Zimmerman.
That's Moneybags. he does.
How did you recognize Moneybags' voice?
How did I recognize Moneybag? I used to. No, that's not true either. I've been doing research.
Yeah. A legit look, you can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a big car.
Yeah.
Big car. Did they stretch that car? Is that some Photoshop?
Moneybags got a plug.
Yeah, money bags. There you go.
Moneybags 73, I believe.
I don't
This time on
John
one G.
JFK could have a big car, but
Right.
why?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, like limos. I mean, they're
Right.
multiple rows.
I've been dying to get these guys off, but they're too much fun.
Like the car that I...
2 weeks or
You
whatever.
just started looking into the Mandela effect.
Yes.
You're going to be on my videos, one of them anyway.
I just started looking over it, and then like somebody like you comes into the work that I'm at, you know what I mean, who's published a book, who's telling me about this, about the yield signs, and I think it's like my own consciousness that maybe like brought you in here at this place, this time, and this day, just to inform me on some of the things that I have not a clue. Just like the Monopoly man on your shirt there, you know what I mean? Like I know him as this, but he probably was this. Right?
I can't see which is which.
He
Which
has
one
the
has the
monocle.
monocle? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody remembers the monocle, but this is what it's always been.
Yeah, I always thought that's what it was down
Okay,
here.
but
though.
that is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Most other people remember monocle. Now, if it's quantum and infinite, it doesn't really matter what you remember, what you don't. You just know that something's messed up. That's pretty wild, yeah. Your consciousness brought me into this store. I'm screwed. I mean, if other people's consciousness is bringing me around places.
Honest to goodness, I just started looking at this stuff like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Like how, you know, I was like, what is this? Nelson Mandela, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I started looking into how things changed, and then I got into it deeper and deeper, and then the Chase Bank thing changed, you know what I mean?
Well, that's
I,
wild. You've heard about Chase Bank thing for two weeks?
Probably at least 10 days.
I found out about it this morning. Today's what? The
25th.
25th?
And, you know, it's just, it's really cool to me. Me as one person in Glenwood Springs don't really know if I can do anything about it.
I'm working that to see if we can.
But I think it's really interesting that somebody like you comes into my life after I just started picking through this stuff like
It's not a
2 weeks ago.
coincidence, man.
No,
It's no coincidence.
You know what I mean? Like, this is the first day we met, you know?
Right.
And
And which reminds me, I want to eat. What do oh, you know what else I need? I need a coffee. No, so don't start. Now listen, that's a shame. I actually brought a few books and I've already out
it's
of
at the
them.
end of the day, these things, yeah, they're fresh and all, but we're not going to use them all.
Yeah, next time I'm in town, I'll bring you a book. You'll enjoy it. Sounds like
I'll gladly pay for it. I love buying books from the people that I meet. And
And I get to sign it for you too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I will gladly pay for a book if I get to meet the author, as long as you autograph it for me.
Look at that,
Like,
yeah.
and I have them all in my luggage. I keep them all.
Really?
Yes. There's a guy from Summit County. His name's Pastor Bud. Here, man. His name's Pastor Bud.
You know, the
He wrote
camera
this, like,
and
time-space continuum
put
kind of
cream
book.
in my coffee. I wonder if that's one of the things I should stop doing, is putting cream in my coffee, because I've already taken away the sweeteners.
Now, when the cream turns purple, then we'll have something going on, man. Like,
This shirt is getting a lot of attention out here. I asked these guys what island the Statue of Liberty's on.
Your videotaping?
Ellis Island.
Not yet. And they said Staten. They said Staten, and then they changed it to Ellis. Ellis Island. It's actually on Liberty Island in this timeline, but nobody's ever heard of it yet. Some people remember being on Governor's Island. And everyone you fight. Oh, I'm gonna get copyright strike. When did Shirley Temple
I
die?
have no idea, but I just remember reading a book with
old.
her adult self in it I don't know. I would guess like
I don't know. I haven't had any conclusive information.
I have memories of her dying as a child.
As a child?
Yes, and
I
so
have memories of her like not elderly, but maybe in her 60s. I would say, like at the Oscars. Yeah.
She's in the Poseidon Adventure.
I don't know. In the timeline you resided in, she was.
Terrible movie.
Nobody's wrong.
Which one?
She was in that.
The only people that are wrong that keep telling me I'm misremembering things. They're the people that are wrong.
God damn it.
I know. Okay. Here it goes. Watch.
I'll probably get copyright strikes.
Take it down.
Listen, here it goes. Here he goes. Yes, I'm going to. Fabulous.
I know. This image is so fantastic.
There he goes.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm not enjoying myself. I'll watch Mr. Rogers.
Okay, here we go.
I'm not.
That's where we're at. So, do you see this as honorable or?
I don't know.
I thought he took it as pronounced.
This. He said this. In this one. Maybe he said that.
And that's really old.
It's this?
Did that video say this? That's fun.
Who changed it? I know the one that really gets me fucked up
It's
is
Bernstein.
Bernstein.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Bernstein, I read so many books as a kid.
Yeah.
How about that stuff that you put on your teeth when you have sore in your mouth? What do you put in your mouth?
In my mouth. Oh, it's like
Well, not Orajel. Begins with an A. And something Sol. And
Oh, no, I don't think I used it yet.
okay, I would have said Ambisol
I don't know
or
the name.
Anbisol. No, you don't know either one. No.
My parents made me suffer through
All those damn.
I did.
Snap, crackle, pop. How do you spell crackle?
CRACKLE.
No. Yeah. No, it's with a K. K?
Yeah, there's one K.
No, it's just a K.
How do you spell it,
It's just a
Anthony?
K. I do not condone that number of
In
K.
this timeline, it is a C, but it was a K, and you're right. And
It was just a K.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes was with a K for it was C, then K, and then back to C.
KRN flakes.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes went for me. It did. I remember it with the K, plain as day, and I had to laugh. The rooster is not really the rooster anymore. Now it's just a small little head. It used to be this big thing, and nobody can find that anymore. How about this, Disney? And you're watching the beginning of the Disney credits, and Tinkerbell comes out, and she goes on top and goes ding, right?
Over the castle.
She's never done it.
Over the castle. She's never
She
done
has
it.
done it. God damn it, my man. I will tear this bar
This is
apart.
her turning point. You're gonna mess her up.
I will tear this
She's never. Tinkerbell does not fly
Yes, she
around
does.
and go ding on top of the castle.
She does.
Not in this timeline.
I know what you
Yeah.
How do you spell Chick-fil-A?
CHIK-A-FIL-A because I always thought it was Chick-fil-A. Wait, CHIK-FIL-A.
FIL-A. That's how I remember it.
How do you spell it?
Spelled Chick-fil-A.
All right, I've had
No,
enough.
CHIK is how I remember it.
CHIK.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you remember?
I remember CHIC.
CHIC-FIL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
In this timeline, it's CHICK.
I will say that I did not
In this
become
timeline,
cognizant.
in this time, look at me. In this timeline, it's CHICK.
No, it's not.
You're unraveling her.
CHICK. No, it's not. It's
She's gonna look it up right now, and it's a capital A on the end, and that's never been a capital A on the end for me. Look at it.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, you see the
No.
logo. There's
No. When they paint it on the billboard.
I haven't done this in 2 weeks. I haven't interviewed in 2 weeks. I'm having more fun with these guys than I don't believe.
I might see you on the left
on the trails?
if possible. Tomorrow I'll be there. We're working with Timberland.
Don't forget to look for them yellow yield signs. Don't forget.
Yeah, we'll see you around. Thanks, Anthony.
Don't forget to look for them yellow yield signs now.
Looking all over for y'all. Thanks, guys.
And there's been a lot of people remember green lights being on top, red on the bottom. I do not personally, but that doesn't mean they're wrong.
Green lights on top?
Green light on top.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
How about this? What country is down under?
Australia.
Well, yeah, I guess they still call it that, but it's now New Zealand. But they still call it, yeah. Well, New Zealand's actually underneath
Well, it depends on
Australia.
your perception of it.
I still say go down from.
Nice.
Yeah, she does.
All right, Anthony.
You get that on video.
Dude, you are the man.
That part out.
Yeah, I don't condone
Take that
that.
part out of the video.
I can take that out.
The Tinkerbell didn't happen. It says the first thing that shows up is Mandela effect.
No.
And I looked up Tinkerbell Disney
No.
intro.
This is
No.
messing me up.
No.
This is probably you talking.
Yes.
Right? It's supposed to happen.
She's smiling at you.
Oh no, it's not going. It's a long video, but I don't think.
What's the name? What's the name of that YouTube channel? That voice sounded familiar.
I am getting upset.
Oh, I know.
I'm getting.
Hey, what can I get you?
My dandruff.
First question, is the pool table
I'll be right with you. Be right with you guys. I'll go do my job.
What am I going to say?
1, 2, got the Ethiopian
Oh, I was telling him how I always thought the Ethiopian flag was just red, yellow, green, and that was it. And I posted it on a Facebook picture of me and said that I was half Ethiopian. And somebody said, hey, that's not the Ethiopian flag, and there's a black star in the middle of it. And it's been like that forever, and I had no idea. And then I didn't even know there was an emoji for it until after that, and I found it. But I swear it was not there before. But now it's like all I ever see.
The Mandela effect. Like, I can't help it, you know? It's just,
Well, see, I think you can. That's why I got to get you a copy of my book. Because I think you can. I think you can manipulate it. I'll use the word. I think you can shift your reality. You can shift your consciousness into something more to your liking. That's how I feel about it. I've tried it.
I think it's really cool. Just because it gives us something else to think about. You know, I know things are changing, what we're used to, what we're different. Things are changing from what we know, and they're changing to make it different. But like, that's what the world's all about, is change, man. You know, we've been changing the iPhones and technology.
Yeah. Okay, but physical reality is not what you've been told. Now, I don't mind changing, but damn, you lied to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's physical, consciousness, subconsciousness, you know, what we believe, what we know, and they're saying it's never changed kind of thing, right? Like, I understand that.
Oh, my sandwich is here. Hi. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
1889.
No, this was built when?
1879.
79.
1878.
Are you recording right now?
I am.
My motto's to life.
Oh, he wants to let's get right. Heck with the bar. Let's get right into it.
Over contemplation is the bane of all humanity. The most difficult thing to do in life is give in to simplicity. Don't think, feel. Make sure you feel at everything you think, because it affects everything around you. The ripple effect is real. And one must be truly selfish before you can ever be selfless. You must be firm in your own lusts and fears and your own loves and hates before you can ever feel for others.
Oh, I didn't see the period. I didn't know you were done.
There is no period, and I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Please.
Am I dead?
Probably a few times at this point.
Oh, I'm just saying. And this vehicle's still moving, so I'm not done. So there's no period. Comma, ...
I don't know. I'm wondering, like.
Yeah, I'm just blowing minds, that's all. Just blowing minds. Got him with Mickey Mouse, Curious George. Monopoly Man. Does the Monopoly Man wear glasses, a monocle, or nothing at all?
Isn't it a monocle? Monocle.
Monocle. All four got monocle. All four are wrong. In this timeline, it's nothing. He wears nothing on his face and never has. That's the key. He never has worn anything.
And so, when we start having these realizations, it's sort of, man, that thing always bugs me.
Pretending it's not there.
Yeah.
We see things a little different because we live in clouds.
That's quite true. Could be the lack of oxygen, but I don't know.
That's what they showed on television.
So what's the name of your YouTube channel?
Hunting the Dead.
Hunting the Dead.
HuntingTheDead.com.
There you go. Give you a little plug on my channel.
I'm an economics major, but I'm a big math and science kind of guy. And some of the forefront of physics that I just read through, and obviously it's way dumbed down because I'm not a physicist, but like looking through on my phone some of these articles that pop up, and they talk about these ideas where it's starting to look almost like we might be interacting with other universes, but they interact in a way that we can't really understand, and like just this idea of the multiverse and all of that kind of stuff. And it's not rote for what you're saying, but it resonates with me that you think in that same way. It's just kind of an interesting, not coincidence, I don't know. It's just interesting.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of that.
Not a big thing in your life, I'm assuming.
I don't believe in coincidence.
Dude, a guitar with a hammer.
Just to prove me wrong.
You tuned a guitar with a hammer?
Well, I use that metaphor a lot. Just like to realize things are tools and weapons at the same time. But it's how you utilize it. It's how you visualize.
Love and hate.
And so hate is a beautiful tool if you put it in the right place.
But I've had other personal Mandela effects, things that have only changed for me. Or a couple of things, there might be 3 people I run into because I'm online talking with other people who are involved in this. So, I'm running into people that, Big Dipper and Little Dipper, we're connected by one star. I've met 3 people that agree with me with that. Nobody else seems to remember that. But for me, when I was a child, that's how my mother was telling me, both of them were connected. Or my father, one of them, I don't know. That, who knows, we could be both at the time.
So facts are only, there is no such thing as facts or truth because it's a perception. So everybody that has their own perception about this being a hard surface is just because we all have our idea of what this means. And this is not the truth. Doesn't exist. This is dissolving at all times. The only thing that is true is spirit and consciousness. That's the only thing that is real. Everything else is dissolving and not real.
Are you guys from California?
Are you part of a team? I'm a spirit guy.
To me, we're like kind of running through timelines and we're catching changes. Kit Kat never had a dash in this timeline. I remember Kit Kat having a dash. It's never had a dash.
No,
But now the Monopoly
It's like
Man.
a wrinkle.
There's another trivia question.
Yeah. You experience, but nobody else
No, this
experiences.
one's you guys.
Ladies? The Monopoly Man.
Monopoly, yeah, the guy.
A, B, or C? Does he wear glasses,
Yes.
a monocle, or
Monocle.
nothing at all?
Oh, it's a monocle.
And a top hat. Monocle and top hat.
Yeah.
In this timeline, he wears nothing on his face. The
Well,
top
that
hat is
changes over time.
no good.
Yeah, that's
But
their
if you-
symbol, their
Why?
marketing logo.
If you look back in history, he's never worn a monocle.
No.
That was where she calls bullshit. You just met Enzie's threshold. She's like, I gotta
You don't have to wear on your fingertips? That's good. You shouldn't look at your phone when you're in a bar anyway. What about the peanut man? What about it?
There you
He
go.
has a monocle.
He has a monocle.
He's
Monocle
lame.
and top hat.
In this timeline, every timeline I've ever existed in, he's always had a monocle.
Oh.
The peanut guy. The
Are you
peanut.
serious, sir?
What, you didn't think
What
the
about
peanut
Ace
man had a
Ventura,
monocle?
Pet Detective?
What about him? Oh, he imitates. He
Or
imitates
not.
the
Is it that
monocle
guy?
man,
Is it that guy?
and he has the monocle.
He's got a monocle.
That's what they call
Yeah,
the
you're
situation.
right.
I don't know if it's Pet Detective. Ace Ventura?
Ace Ventura, he does a Monopoly Man. He
Yes,
wears a monocle.
yes.
That's
He
right
wears
there.
him over his
They call
shoulders
that the residual
because he was
evidence.
wearing a fur.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
No. I don't believe it. That's crazy. So what's this
So I've been
Mandela effect, huh? I
That's
got a
the-
question. I'm not allowed to ask questions. Wait, keep
Must
going.
be
I'm
the
sorry.
alcohol. Nelson Mandela, a lot of people remember him, including myself, dying in 1989, 1990, 91. Saw his funeral on TV, and then he went on to become president of South Africa after his funeral.
What?
Yeah, amazing feat.
I don't remember
He died in 2002
You don't
again.
remember.
Muhammad Ali died twice for me.
Wasn't it-
Nichelle Nichols died twice for me. She's still alive. Gene Wilder dies every 10 years.
Yeah, is Gene
Well,
Wilder still
he's a
alive?
little weird.
He's past it.
I've heard. Now that's the thing with the deaths. I'm not sure. It's just what they tell you, and we all tend to just believe what the news tells us because
There's
you
too
know
much info out
science is truth and doesn't lie, and the news is
Yeah,
truth.
but you're
and-
getting
No fake
imperfect
news.
people looking at science and in your imperfect and perfect
I was being
perception.
sarcastic.
Yeah, okay. Because there's no such
It's like,
thing as
it's like that, one of the lines in my book.
San Luis Obispo, actually. There's no beat. Yeah.
One of the lines in my book was, I just wrote, energy cannot be created or destroyed, and I always accepted that as science fact. I don't even know what the heck it means. I can't explain
It means
that.
it just changes form.
Law of conservation.
But whatever you guys said made no sense.
It goes
to me,
in,
okay?
it goes into dirt or it goes into, and that's all energy.
That-
Everything is energy. Everything is
Okay,
energy.
that I understand. Everything is energy.
So
but it
wait,
cannot be
question.
created.
So like this is like kinetic energy, me hitting the table, right? But then where does that go?
So
Where
it
did
already
that
has.
energy go?
So in that moment,
Potential energy.
it's there, and who knows where it
Converts
went.
from
I
kinetic
don't
Wow.
know. So it's now
potential
gone.
energy, but potential energy
Watch
there.
from
Listen, you and I have to
freshman
chat
year
later on.
past.
But the,
Oh, that's something neat that's happened. My past has changed. My past.
Your past.
I
What?
thought you
I
said
have-
your pants were changed.
Well, every
My
day.
pants have changed. Sometimes twice a day.
Jeans, you cannot wash.
How's your
multiple
past
days.
changed?
I have two things. I've had people talk to me about things and I'm just like, and I know what it was. I knew right away. I'm like, I know. You're talking about these kittens and these cats. Like I knew about. Like I named them. And I'm like, I don't know what. But I didn't say that. I didn't argue. It was my family. I just said, yeah, I remember.
That's
Uh-huh.
called
Just like
short-term memory loss or long-term memory loss, Anthony.
It can also be called shifting your consciousness into
Right.
another timeline. I mean, all these poor people in hospitals that are put away because they don't remember. They have memory loss. And that, what is it, Alzheimer's or something? Is it Alzheimer's?
She's a very polite listener.
I mean, these people are in hospitals and being fed medication because they remember another timeline. I mean, what the hell's going to happen to me if I'm remembering them now?
They really were polite down there. There's a question.
There's a question on the
So,
floor.
when you say that you should,
Sarah?
yes,
Yeah.
So you're saying that you shifted consciousness, or did your family like? So it could have been that your family. Well, it would. I don't know. Who shifted consciousness?
Ah.
And if someone shifts consciousness without their family shifting consciousness,
Okay.
then what?
You're in your own dimension.
Okay.
You're the only one here right now. Okay? From
Oh,
your
it's a
perspective.
That is fucking
it's cool.
horrifying.
I know,
This
that's
is awesome.
cool.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
I
about?
totally
Nobody
agree
ever
with this
dies.
part.
Anybody that dies in your life
Nobody.
died for you. They went on in their own dimension, timeline, physically interacting with you and other people still.
I know that sounds wild,
And,
but I
oh my god. Oh my fucking mind.
So then.
So when something like you were saying.
So then, am I eternal? Will I keep going on and on?
What
and-
time is it?
That, I don't know. I mean, I don't know at what age, because I had some death experiences, not out-of-body experiences. I mean, I impaled myself. It's in the book. It's in the book. I accidentally impaled myself,
Yeah,
pulled
it's not a
myself
real
off this
human.
thing,
Yeah.
Sounds like more
pulled
stories.
this thing out, and ran for the light, turned on the light, and there was nothing there. The thing that I impaled myself on was behind another table. Why? What happened? First off, it was pitch black, and I think that has something to do with it. I did not know that I impaled myself, because if I knew, I would have believed I died, and I may have either died and do whatever you do when you die, or reverted back to a baby avatar or whatever. I don't know. But I do have the entire memory of impaling myself, not knowing it, and then feeling something trying to get out my back. And I was all for... Sarah?
Okay, so then is age something that we create in our consciousness?
Yes, yes. Yes, absolutely.
Fucking
You do not have to age.
Oh my
You do
god.
not- I've been going back...
How much is your book, man?
I've been...
Yeah.
$10. $10 here
But
in
that
Sun.
money
Online,
really
it's
doesn't
14.
exist. It's just false.
It's
false
an energy, that's
yeah,
all
it's
that
an
is.
energy.
Wow.
It's
Well,
an
yeah, because
agreement.
you have to. I mean, with
an
our
agreement.
mind, with our, this calculator in our head.
I'm going to tell you one of the
Well,
other
see,
experiences
you know
I
what
had.
another
It's
thing
easier,
is? Mind doesn't
it's easier
exist.
for me
Mind
to
is tells you
explain my
stories
experiences.
that doesn't exist.
Connect.
Your mind is not the truth. You are not your thoughts.
Oh boy, that was really unraveling, gal.
So one of the experiences I had.
You're not your mind.
You're not.
When you have a thought, that means something is missing.
Well, it was shortly after the impalement
You're having a
experience.
thought.
I noticed that
being
all of a
made
sudden,
up. So if I'm
for me, I
perceiving-
noticed the anatomy started.
Like I know what you look like.
Your
It's because my
anatomy
mind
Yeah,
is
changed.
not
yeah. I remember the stomach being here and the heart being
information, but
here.
truly-
Now the stomach's here and my heart's here. The liver,
Oh my god,
the liver
okay.
is 3 times bigger than I recall it. That's why I know so many alcoholics.
That's
More
really
anatomy.
convenient.
I got
Give
made
us some more
fun of
anatomy
in
trivia.
school because I got made fun of in school because I said, isn't your heart over here? Because you put your heart over your
and go to
I'm
Tony
on
Ryan.
the field of Pledge of Allegiance.
I
And the guy said,
I gotta get this guy a bear
it's
over
in the
here.
middle. Like,
It's
in
in the
the
middle, but the
middle.
bottom
It's
tilt
in
to
the
limit,
very
so when it
middle.
meets, it goes a little bit to the left. It's tilted slightly, so it's tight,
I
slightly
literally,
tilted.
but I remember being like,
They put your nose
Okay.
in right now.
The other day, do you remember when we almost had that accident?
Yeah.
Something